Okay, I'd like to call the quarterly meeting for the City of Muskego Police and Fire Commission to order. Tonight is January the 17th, 2019. The time is 6:01. Would you please all rise and let me do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Roll.
Commissioner Kowinski,
Here.
Commissioner Mooney,
Here.
Commissioner Kuspa,
Here.
Commissioner Widow is, I'm assuming, late, and Commissioner Glazer
Oh boy, he's
is
coming in hot.
late. I didn't hear that they weren't coming.
Okay,
so.
well, maybe you'll still show up there. Statement of public notice?
The agenda was posted and distributed to all news media requesting notification in accordance with the open meetings laws on January 14th.
Okay.
I move to approve the agenda items.
Motion's been moved. I need a second.
Second it.
Moved and seconded to approve tonight's agenda items. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Passed unanimous. We'll also need an agenda or a,
Move to approve the minutes.
okay, did anybody review them? I mean, did you get a chance? For any discrepancies?
Looks very, very accurate to me, sir.
Okay, then I'll need a second on the,
I'll second it.
okay. Motion's been made to approve the minutes from the October 18th meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, passed unanimous. No public appearances that I'm aware of.
Oops.
Report from the police department.
Okay, we have Papilla left, I think you're aware of that, so we are down in that position. And as of Saturday, Bobby Strand is leaving.
The guy from
Already?
The
Atkinson?
guy we just hired, yeah.
Ah,
He got engaged to his girlfriend who lives in Green Bay, and it's too far. They're up in Manitowoc, and it's too far a commute. So he got hired by Two Rivers.
Really?
Yeah. So we are officially, as of Sunday, we'll be down 2 positions.
oh man.
We got our applications in. They were due in the end of December, and we have 52 applicants. 19 of them are Wisconsin certifiable, and one of them would be a transfer from the state of Texas.
Oh,
And then the rest of them are, of various. They would need the academy or something like that. So
okay. How many again was certified?
19,
Oh, 19.
through Wisconsin. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know if any one of those are certified ones are currently police officers somewhere?
We have 2 from Kenosha that applied, 1 from Hales Corners, and then 1 at Waterford.
And 2 from Milwaukee.
Oh, and 2 from Milwaukee. So we got a number of officers from other departments. that
And
are-
they're out of that 19.
Out of the 19, yeah.
And it's this one other one is an officer out of Texas.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would. move
Texas
up.
Ranger.
That I don't know where he's working down in Texas, but that would be something similar to like Slamka did, where he would come up here and he'd have to take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
test.
Okay. Kenosha.
Yeah, that's where Kevin is. Kevin one of them?
Yep, one of them is
Okay.
Raish.
That's why, when I heard Kenosha, I kind of figured that. Okay.
He's
Reapplying
applying to come
here.
back.
Come back, yep.
For the 3rd time.
Well, Manchek, he's also from Kenosha. Is he coming back?
No,
Oh,
he did. It was just Raish. So, and then another guy from Kenosha, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know who he is.
Why do you have Kevin's, huh?
Yeah, well, I think Sartorius actually knows this guy from Kenosha. They
Yeah.
went through the academy together or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. The physical agility test is going to be February 9th, and the written test. So I don't know about your guys' availability for interviews, but within a couple weeks after that, maybe if we can
Pick some dates.
get you guys set up for interviews.
What's the earliest?
Well, the 9th is, the next week there, we can grade the test, so if we could do it the week of the 18th, of February 18th maybe?
That's what you're looking for?
Yeah, possible, or,
Okay.
So let's put the dates down, put it in an email, because we
Why
got the
don't
other
you
two guys we don't know about.
tentatively do, you know, well, first of all, we aren't gonna know how many you're gonna have yet.
We will not know.
Yeah, but
So,
once
but-
you grade them, then we'll know.
Right, and in the past, I think you've taken like the top 10 or something.
12 or 13, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually,
Yeah.
Of the best, the
Right.
numerical best. yeah.
Right, so,
I've never been part of that process. It's just an evening thing.
We've done it in the evening, we've done it on Saturday.
Okay.
I think maybe in the evening.
All right,
is a
because
little better.
I will not be able to be part of this. If
At
it's on-
all?
No, well, the 18th, 19th, and 20th in the evening I would be able to. It's actually the 18th all day I'm open.
Yeah.
However, I'm leaving town on the 21st to Florida. I will not be back until the 3rd of March.
Well,
Okay.
we'd love to have you there, so we ought to try and figure out how to do it.
Well, first of all, we gotta get them tested, then we gotta get them graded and see how
Yeah.
many we got.
right.
well, to grade it, I mean,
We
we'll
grade
get
'em right away.
graded
Oh,
on
okay.
Monday.
We grade them
so
right away that
We
Monday,
could
so.
even do the week before, like Wednesday, Thursday, if you want.
So you
mean
got
like
a week to call them
13,
and
14
schedule
to
them.
me?
That's awful. Yeah, you can be able to get them scheduled by then. You know what I mean? Because if we're grading them on the 11th, you know, you can be able to get them later in the week, that same week, for an interview. They might need a little time to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess then Monday, Tuesday of the next week.
Yeah. if we-
18th
Because
or
I usually
18th and
email them the
19th,
letter
yeah.
with the date and time.
As long
so-
as we have a quorum,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I mean, I hate to say it, but as long as we have a quorum, we can function.
Okay.
So we need a minimum of 3 people here.
Well, I'm available all day on the 18th if we do some during the daytime.
Yes, I don't know, I don't think Steve.
And then I would be
Robert,
available in the,
The evening,
well, for the quorum would be yourself
yeah, then we gotta have
John?
3, yeah.
and
Minimum.
and me, minimum.
But
you don't know that.
atypically, unless there's some reason they can't be there,
Right.
we would
Monday,
want
Tuesday,
them there
Wednesday,
too.
you're open, is what you're telling
In
us.
the evening for sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Can do
At
that.
what time? What time again? About 6, or because we would need to know how.
We did
5
5.
or
5.
5:30.
You could
yeah.
do 5. Okay.
And then we
And
just,
you're leaving, you
Come
said,
right from
from
work.
Florida the 21st?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 5 until
Well,
3
maybe
in the
if we
morning.
can work like, something for the 18th, 19th, or even if we got one session in,
Yeah.
okay,
right,
I'll
would-
send out an
least
email
we'd get
tomorrow
some.
to those two and I'll
And if
let,
those guys want a job, their job is to show up.
right.
All right. We'll
Okay.
try and set something up for that if possible.
Okay.
All right. We'll do it. From like 5 at night till 3 in the morning or something.
I'm okay with that, sir.
I'd never make that late.
As long as you buy breakfast too.
Right.
We're gonna start with supper.
And not burritos. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
if we do 10, we could do 10 in one night.
Yes, I think we've done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
you
if
schedule them
you,
for
But
20
after
minutes,
that
but
is-
it's every 30
no.
minutes we schedule?
yeah,
Yeah.
unless you
So-
want to do more than 10.
It doesn't usually work too good then.
So just do
We're gonna
10.
do it Monday and Tuesday or Wednesday.
available.
Yeah, we
then
could do, more than one night.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've done that before, back-to-back nights.
Think about Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, and Wednesday. If we got 15 good ones, well, let's interview all of them, take the best of the bunch.
Okay, so you want to look to do 15, so then we'd have to do 2 days.
Yeah,
So,
let's see what we get,
Sure.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
And we can, communicate or whatever. Okay, what else is happening, Chief?
Well, we are finishing up the background on for a dispatcher position. We have completed the application process and the testing process, and we have a list now. And one of them that we're looking at, Samanchik is doing the background on her.
Is
right
this an
now.
additional?
Nope, this is a
Or just-
replacement of one that left. So we hope to be getting her on board, within the month here. And then we also, because we have that list, which is a good thing, because as of July 1st, we have another new dispatcher position starting up. This is the
Like a
addition-
slot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the additional one.
Okay.
So, but we do have a list for that, so we should be able to
Okay.
get that going.
All right.
Building update, it's moving along. The drywall is actually going up now in there. It seems like it took a long time to get to this point, but there's a lot of, cable runs and everything that need to be run up in the ceiling and stuff like that. And
Yep.
it's coming along real nice.
And I saw the mayor, and the mayor indicated they're on target
For September, October, yeah.
Yeah.
They had to push it back a little bit because of some structural roof issues back at the very beginning, once they gutted everything, they found some issues, then they had to fix those.
Oh, because of the other building.
Yeah,
old-
in the old,
okay.
yeah, the shell had some issues, so they fixed those, and that set us back a little bit, but we're moving along, and it's coming along real well. It'll be
Okay.
really nice when we can get in there. So
Okay.
Do you think it may be sooner than the projected? Summer,
Probably.
end of summer?
I'm thinking earliest would be September.
Okay.
Still.
Yeah,
Move-in date, huh?
yeah,
The reason why I ask, I know that the festival
Yeah.
is going through some growing pains right
right,
now.
right.
So I don't even know if it's going to take place.
Yeah, there's I got a meeting coming up with them, and it sounds like they want to hold it yet. So
Yeah, so
Growing pains because of
money.
attendance is down.
The usual.
Less people attended, they didn't
Yeah,
take any money?
yeah, it's not attended as near as
We,
much as it used to be.
You represent the Lions?
yes, well, I'm part of the Lions Club, so we support it with giving people to work it. We have hours that if we were going to work, we're going to get compensation with getting money from it, and then we give it back to the community in other ways. But I heard we're not getting a check this year. That's how bad it is.
Okay.
So, but it took a big chunk of parking lot away, which was not even available for the last festival, though, was it?
No, it was gone
No,
last
because
year.
that was a mess then too.
Yeah,
So it really, if the footprint is smaller, maybe that's all they're going to do is not have. I heard they eliminate some things that were costly and not able to make money off of. I think it's that carnival.
they're not. I don't know about the carnival, and there's talk about not doing Thursday night now.
Yeah.
So I don't really know that it's their festival, and they'll have to decide. But
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Okay, but it won't make a difference with the completion of your building
No.
process here.
Right.
Be nice to have it done beforehand, but
Yeah, not likely.
okay.
So
You got to push them, chief.
yeah.
Get in there. Crack the whip.
Yeah, actually, one thing that is helping is this nice winter weather. It's not,
Yeah.
it's not setting
Oh,
back
yeah,
because of snow and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So they can actually do some of the outdoor work.
Yeah.
So that is helping, and whether that's going to help make up a month, I don't know, but
Okay.
we'll see.
Exciting times.
All right. Yep. It's a lot of work. Unbelievable the amount of work. The time that I spend on this. Wow. The canine, we're still looking to raise money for a second canine. We actually have the money for the dog, but right now we don't have the money.
Is that 18,000 or more?
About 15, I think.
It went down, huh?
Is Andrew still the OIC?
15 to 18. What's that?
Is he still the OIC, Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we're looking, to raise money because we got to have a squad for the, we need a take-home squad. So we're looking.
Are we going to have 2 dogs in at the same
Then we
time?
will, yeah, and then we can put one on each shift.
Who's the second handler?
I have not picked one
Oh,
yet,
okay.
because I want to make sure that we get the money, for this first. I have people that are interested, but we haven't gone through the process
Sure.
yet. And the idea being is, Sirius is, I think, 6 years old now, so he's probably got about another 3 years in him. And then at that point, in 3 years' time, we'll have another dog all spun up to speed. And
Will it be a shepherd? I mean, do you have to?
we haven't even gotten that far yet.
Oh, you haven't talked about that
No,
yet?
no.
Okay.
So, and, I'm not a canine expert, so I'm gonna leave that up to those guys, and, especially now with Diedrich is very knowledgeable on all of this stuff, so.
Well, had you thought about possibly having one of the dogs that could, besides the drug issue, could do explosives and stuff like that?
I don't know if they cross-train with explosives and.
No, it's like one or the other.
one of each?
Yeah, well, no, one or the other.
Yeah,
but-
well, I don't know that we have need for an explosive dog in
Okay.
Muskego here.
Who do you call if you think you've got him? The county?
Yeah, Milwaukee
Sure.
County.
Oh, Milwaukee?
Milwaukee
Oh,
County.
okay.
Bomb school,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we're starting to see heroin, we've always had methamphetamine,
Yeah.
we're starting to get some of those
Carfent,
arrests
huh?
now and stuff like that, so we kind of want to stay ahead of the curve on this, and by get another dog, hopefully we can we can do that. And, get in a rotation. Plus, we get twice as much coverage now because, of the other shift and stuff like that. So, yes.
All right, I think the squad, the other one cost us like $41,000 when it got all outfitted.
All told, it was about 55.
Okay, excuse me, it's gone up.
Mhm.
Okay, and how much, is there any in the normal budget, or do we have to raise 55,000?
Well, there's none in the normal budget
Okay,
right now. I could maybe end up having to do some creative, we're getting 2 new squads this year, but they were replacing 2 existing squads. So, if push comes to shove, I maybe could work it out that one of those would become a Canine car, but then I would have to keep one of those old squads for an extra year. So, we're looking at that. We really haven't approached the community yet as far as, in fact, Lieutenant Kraus talked to the Chamber of Commerce today. We're going to put something out to the businesses and see if anybody is interested in, donating or trying to come up with some ideas and see, if people are interested, because, last time they were, and, we'll go from there. And, if we have to change our plan a little bit, we'll try and get it done, so.
now, does the Citizens Academy alumni raise any substantial funds?
They raise money. What they've always used their money for is for things for the officers that the city budget wouldn't allow for, and stuff like that, so.
I mean, is it 5,000, 10,000? What
That
kind
they
of?
raise?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they had that motorcycle thing, and I think they raised about $3,600
Okay.
with that and stuff like that.
Well, I know I can tell you because I recently talked about this with Jen Reedy from the Lions Club.
Okay.
She has her Holly's Hope,
Right? Yep.
and we, as a club, with Jen's permission, we are going to donate probably $2,500 to $3,000 in the next couple of months here. We would like to have a official, you're there,
Sure.
Sean's there,
Yep.
and what are they donating it to, Mike?
to the
fund.
The fund.
Canine.
The canine?
The canine
Yeah.
fund.
Oh, wonderful.
Because I know that the funds were raised for the dog,
The funds are there for the
but
dog.
we
now,
know
right?
there are other things.
There's a lot of other
You got to
The
feed that
canine
dog
unit,
too.
huh?
The dog, well,
That
and
includes
the
the
dog's actually the cheap part,
Yeah.
compared to the squad,
Okay.
But we need, you need to get, in addition to the car, you need
The special insert.
the cage, the insert
Yeah.
cage, and then there's all kinds of special things with that, alarms so that the dog, if the car shuts off, the door's open or the window's open so the dog doesn't, suffocate in there, and alarms that notify the handler, and, plus, with a new squad, we would need to outfit the squad too. It would need emergency equipment and everything
Yeah.
else, so.
Impro is a great provider for funds for the first car,
They provided our first squad.
Right.
the one that's out on the street now with
Yep,
Sean.
Yep,
Are they talking about the second
No,
one? Do
they're-
they know about it yet?
they do, yeah, one's enough, so. And I didn't even approach them because I don't wanna.
You don't want to burn a bridge.
Yeah, one is enough.
Yeah,
so.
but he's on to replace that first car.
He's on the program to do that.
To
Yeah.
continue to do it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
in fact, Sean just got his car last year, a new
Yeah.
one.
No,
So
they've already done that
car is
once.
on a 4-year rotation that they committed to, so they're continuing to,
Oh.
so. I don't know if there's any other businesses in the city that
Step
want
it
to
up and match that.
step up and, stuff like that, so. The other, I had thought of, we were talking today, Lieutenant Kraus and I, about, you do bridal registry where you buy certain things. We could do a canine registry where there's certain things on there that agency, businesses
I think
could buy or something.
I think that's a good idea, but I think a better idea is see if the public doesn't know,
Right.
that you need this.
Yep.
That right there is part of the problem. You have to communicate to the public.
Right, and we've done some of that, but not a lot yet.
No, I know, but I'm just suggesting.
Yeah, and we'd have to do a citywide thing. We've mentioned some things on Facebook and the different Facebook pages we have and stuff, but that does not reach everybody.
Right, and
the
there is
businesses and stuff
there's
like
no
that.
paper in the community anymore,
Right.
per se.
Yep. So we because of that, we've kind of lost a little bit of
Yeah.
getting it out there.
Do you have a grant writer in-house
Yeah.
who has written?
Sergeant Fonz is our grant writer.
Okay.
In fact, we just got approved for a grant for a new, came today, the new
scan.
fingerprint live scan machine.
Okay.
So,
It's a possibility,
Yeah.
to write for that too,
Yeah.
for a car, and the reasons why are
Yeah.
obviously have to be stated.
so we're in the process with that. Where it goes, we'll
Okay.
see.
But just so you're aware, the Lions Club will be stepping up on this.
Yeah, Matt Johnson reached out to me and said that
Yes.
it was coming at some point.
Good.
That is all I have. What's going on around in here for PD?
Before we move on, I have a question.
Okay.
What about the camera battery issue?
Oh,
It has not been an issue ever since that one. There's nothing more has come out on it.
it was,
Okay. Did they do anything for your batteries?
No. No.
Are they going to?
Apparently not. The way it sounds, it was an isolated incident and nothing's being done. And I was going to mention, I forgot that we have been using them, and we've had a couple complaints from citizens alleging racial profiling and
Whoa,
you know,
what?
stuff like that. And the video, the body cams have been great, showing that there's nothing to indicate any kind of wrongdoing on the officer's part. So they've come in handy already.
good.
We have stepped up, and we've been getting all kinds of complaints and getting beat up on social media about speeding and stuff like that. So we have stepped
Good.
up.
That's good.
We have stepped up our speed enforcement and stuff. Well, then
Good
the
for
more,
you.
the more tickets you write, the more people complain.
Hey,
So
you can write it too.
yeah.
Yeah.
The new one is Woods Road by the high school to turn.
Yeah.
You had a
Yep,
serious
that
accident yesterday.
People are very much
Oh,
up in
my
arms
gosh.
about that, and we had a meeting with the county and stuff
Maybe
last week. We're not sure what we're going to do. But,
slow down on a curve.
Yeah. Well, the sun was in the guy's eyes.
Oh,
He
that
didn't
one?
see. He didn't see the girl because the sun was shining in
No,
his
that's a
eyes.
different one. He's talking about the one yesterday.
Yeah, the one yesterday.
Oh, that one? Yeah, the speed wasn't involved there.
Okay.
She just
She just went
somebody
off the
went
road.
straight off on the curb.
Hit
so-
the culvert?
Yeah, hit a culvert. So
That's a pretty serious injury for
yeah,
a.
yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, none of we've been getting people talking about people speeding and stuff, and we put our speed monitoring signs out. We got a new one, an additional one now, and the indications are that speed is not an issue. And even in front of the high school, we're meeting on that. Speed is not. The county was there, and we were there, and the accidents. I had the accident data. Speed's not an issue there. So, but unfortunately, we had that young girl that got hit crossing at the intersection there. Well, the sun was in the guy's eyes, and he hit her, not realizing, couldn't see her because of the sun.
Okay. New radio cutover, no problems?
Yeah, it went well. And the fire department is cut over now. The fire department is still looking along a little bit because we have to have Baycom come out and put in install a new radio and patch it into their VHF radio. So once that's done, then we're good. The only other thing we got to do with the fire department is they're getting a new antenna, VHF antenna, and it's currently on the water tower. When they painted the water tower, we had it put up there, and we got to move the equipment from our data room here over to the water tower and get that hooked up. So hopefully within a month or two that should be done, and then the whole radio project should be done. It's not complete countywide though yet, from what I understand.
City of Waukesha.
City of Waukesha, fire and police are.
Plus
not-
they're simulcasting too, so.
Yeah. So,
The fire department, our fire department is still gonna page on VHF?
yep,
Okay.
yep.
All right, thank you, chief. Any questions for the chief?
No, thank you for your report.
Okay, next item is election of officers, nominations for president of the commission and also vice president will be in order.
I'd like to renominate Michael Kowitsky as president.
Thank you.
Second.
Yeah, thank you. Nomination for Michael Kowitsky to continue as the president of the commission has been made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you. And for vice president,
Nominate John Mooney.
okay, I'll second it.
I'll be glad to serve.
Motion's been made and seconded to nominate John Mooney to be the vice president for the commission for another year. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passed unanimously. Any other issues you'd like to bring up or discuss or what have you? Mike, John?
Nothing to
Okay,
do.
the date of the next meeting will be April 18th, the official meeting. And then, of course, whatever we end up coming up with for the interviews.
February 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Yeah.
I'll just put a hold on those 3 dates.
Tentatively. Motion will be in order to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. We need a second.
I'll second it.
Okay, thank you. Motion's been made and seconded to adjourn tonight's meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Passed unanimously.